Please be seated. Good morning. My name is Sherry Matlock, Director of Early College Programs here at Fort Hays State University. I would like to welcome everyone to the 2024 KAMS AMS completion ceremony. Before we begin the national anthem, I would request that all cell phones be turned off. We have a university photographer taking pictures of today's events. Pictures will be provided to the students and their families. At this time, I ask that you please stand for the national anthem sung by KAMS Junior Aiden Burton.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated. I want to extend a heartfelt welcome to all family, friends, administration, faculty, and staff on this fabulous day. At this time, I would like to introduce the platform party. Please stand as I introduce you and remain standing until all the members of the platform party have been recognized. I ask that we hold our applause until all members of the platform party have been introduced. Tisa Mason, President of Fort Hays State University. Jill Arnsdorf, Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs. Joey Lynn, Vice President for Student Affairs. Dennis King, Associate Vice President for Student Affairs, Enrollment Management. Wesley Winch, Vice President for Administration and Finance. And Georgia Birch, KAMS 2019 completer and FHSU 2021 graduate in biology. Let's give these individuals a round of applause for their support of KAMS and AMS students. I would like to take a moment to introduce a few other very important people. Jerry Magliano and his wife Rory are here today. Please stand. Jerry is one of the founders of our KAMS program. Jerry. Thank you for making the trip to FHSU, for attending our awards program last night, and mostly for touching each of these seniors' lives by what you and Dawn Norwood started 24 years ago when you began the task of bringing a residential early college program to Kansas. Let's give one more round of applause. And now to introduce Academy staff members that are with us today. Staff members, I ask that you stand as I read your name and remain standing until all of you have been recognized, and let's please hold our applause. Swellen Stenger, Assistant Director of KAMS and AMS. Jenner Little, Coordinator for Marketing and Recruitment. Angela Moore, Administrative Specialist in the back, running our show. Nathan Perdue, Counselor, Success Coach. And Damilola Atanda, Graduate Assistant. Let's give these KAMS and AMS staff members a round of applause. Thank you. This morning, we have faculty and university staff who are seated in the audience. If you are a faculty member or university staff member, I ask that you please stand. We want to thank you for educating these students for engaging them in research, please stand, including them in campus activities, and for being a mentor. Thank you for supportively pushing them so that they can reach their full potential. Let's give our faculty members and university staff members a round of applause, please. And finally, if you are a parent or guardian to one of our senior KAMS students, I ask that you please stand and remain standing. Parents and guardians, we want to thank you for sharing your student with us over these past 2 years. Our staff appreciates the trust that you put in us to challenge, care for, and support your student. I know that your student also appreciates the trust that you placed in them to attend college 2 years early. Seniors and other audience members, let's please join me in applause for the parents and guardians of these incredible students. You may be seated. As you stand here today, class of 2024, on the verge of a new chapter in your lives, take a moment to look around, breathe deeply, and absorb the magnitude of your achievements during your early college experience. Reflect on the uniqueness of this journey. There's only a handful of early college programs in the country like KAMS and AMS. This sets you apart from 99% of other high school seniors. Over the past 2 years, you have exhibited unwavering determination, grit, performance, and a strong work ethic. Beyond that, your patience, your kindness, your compassion have left an indelible mark on our campus community. Your impact has been profound, touching the lives of your classmates, faculty, staff, and everyone you've encountered. Each of you have impacted my life in such a positive way. It has been an honor to serve you as assistant director and director. Your openness to new ideas, dedication to academics, and unwavering focus have left a mark on me. I will always have a fond place for the class of 2024. I do want to take a moment to brag about these seniors. I mentioned words like perseverance and work ethic just a few seconds ago. These words are best represented by the following statistics for this senior class. The average exiting ACT score of this class is a 31 composite, which ranks in the 95th percentile of all national test takers. In scholarship dollars, the approximate total received by these graduating seniors is a little over $2.5 million. While these numbers are remarkable, what truly excites me is the potential that each of you hold. You're gifted, you're talented, you're innovative, you are really poised to be the trailblazers of tomorrow. The legacy of KAMS and AMS graduates who have excelled in various fields gives us a glimpse into the bright future that awaits you. As you embark on your next adventures, whether in medicine, research, engineering, the arts, education, or any other realm, remember, the skills and values you've cultivated here will guide you towards success. Your impact will extend far beyond these walls, shaping a better future for all. On behalf of KAMS AMS staff, it has been an honor to not just be a part of your journey, but to serve you, and we are confident that each of you will go on to achieve remarkable things. Congratulations, class of 2024. It is indeed an honor and a privilege to introduce our next speaker for today's ceremony. Dr. Tisa Mason is the 10th president of Fort Hays State University, appointed by the Kansas Board of Regents on November 3rd, 2017. She brings more than 40 years of higher education experience to the presidency. Her career, covering almost every aspect of leadership in higher education, has at its core a belief that a college education is a means to achieving the betterment of people, communities, and the world. In every phase of her career in education, she has used her vision, her energy, and her talents to make students the focus of her efforts. Her personal commitment is to student-centered learning in and out of the classroom and enabling access not only to higher education, but to educational and personal resources to provide the greatest chance of success. Please help me welcome Dr. Tisa Mason to the podium.
This is such an exciting day, and I'm so proud of everyone. Thank you very much for being here today to help us celebrate this outstanding completing class of the Kansas Academy of Mathematics and Science and the Academy of Mathematics and Science. These amazing young men and women have spent the past 2 years conducting and presenting research alongside expert faculty, engaging in leadership in a myriad of co-curricular activities, and absolutely, positively shaping our campus community. They have indeed become an integral part of Tiger Nation. Today, Tigers, we celebrate your accomplishments. We are extremely proud of you and your many successes that came to fruition at Fort Hays State University. Your impact has made your own unique Tiger paw print a part of our institutional legacy forever. I know that you leave here extremely well prepared, not only to succeed, but to thrive. So go forth knowing that your Tiger family is always here to support you and to cheer you on as you move forward building upon your education, your careers, your families, and your communities, and very, very promising futures. Tigers, as you take your next steps, I ask you to embrace a grateful heart and then seize every and any opportunity to be a force for good and for change in the lives of others. Best wishes on your continued success. Go get 'em.
Thank you, Dr. Mason. And speaking of go getting them, I would like to now invite Georgia Birch, our alum speaker today, to the podium. It seems fitting to have a former alum give you some insights into going forward after KAMS. Georgia, KAMS class of 2019 and FHSU 2021, thank you for being here and sharing with us.
Thank you. Good morning, esteemed faculty, proud family and friends, and most importantly, the accomplished graduates of the KAMS-AMS program at Fort Hays State University. My name is Georgia Birch, and it's a bit surreal to admit that just like you, I sat in these very seats only a few years ago, feeling a mixture of excitement and nervousness about the future. Today, I am a PhD candidate at Texas A&M University, and I'm here to share my journey and the lessons that I have learned in hopes that it will guide you as you carve out your own paths. First, I want to congratulate each of you on this incredible achievement. Completing the KAMS-AMS program is no small feat. It demands not only intelligence, but perseverance, curiosity, and dedication. In 6 short months, I will defend my dissertation, becoming Dr. Georgia Birch, just 5.5 years after my own KAMS graduation. I will be the youngest graduate from the Texas A&M biology program with a PhD. This rapid progression was not a stroke of luck, but a result of the solid foundation built here at Fort Hays State University. Throughout my college years, I have never received such incredible mentorship as here in the KAMS program. From Will Burns to Sherry Matlock, Ann Noble, and everyone in between. They have poured their hearts into this program and have set such an incredible foundation for all of the KAMS-AMS students, past, present, and future. And as you step forward, remember that your education has equipped you with more than knowledge. It has honed your ability to question, to research, and to innovate. As you move into your next career stage, remember that setting both short and long-term goals is important. It can be daunting to think about next week, next month, and next year all at the same time, but setting a few small goals and a few big goals can help alleviate some of that pressure. When do you want to complete this experiment that you're working on? When do you want to graduate? When do you want to enter the job market or buy a home? Taking a few steps to plan your future will make the challenges easier to overcome, because there will be challenges. Experiments will fail, papers will be rejected, applications will be declined. But by meeting your small goals along the way, it will be easier to move through those rough patches to get to your next big goal. It's easy to bury yourself in your studies and your research, as I'm sure that you are all familiar with, especially right now. Spending countless hours in the lab and the library, leaving only a few moments to grab a bite to eat and catch a couple of hours of sleep. But instead, try to establish some boundaries between your studies and your personal life. These shouldn't be hard and fast boundaries, but maybe twice a week you grab coffee with friends or have a movie night with your pet. But I will be the first to admit that setting these boundaries is not an easy task. I was in the second year of my time here at the KAMS program, completely overwhelmed with my coursework and my career planning. I was sitting in Will Burns's office, as I did 2 to 3 times per week, planning my next 2 years of classes. And he suggested that perhaps I wait to take organic chemistry, and instead, I take a yoga class to try to relax. I know that most of you don't know me, but I was completely appalled by this suggestion. I left to consider my options, and the very next week, I enrolled in organic chemistry. I passed the class. I'm sorry to admit this, but I vowed to never take another chemistry course again. And I promptly switched my major from pre-medicine to biology. And had I not made this switch, I might have never found the research that I am so passionate about. Will Burns was right. I probably should have taken a yoga class and tried to reduce my stress load. And finding ways to de-stress is a skill that I am still working on. So if you take nothing else from my speech today, perhaps take this. Taking time to de-stress is important, but allow yourself grace if you struggle with that. If you find yourself months down the road completely overwhelmed with your research and your coursework, take a moment to remember everything that you've achieved. Remember this very moment as you walk across the KAMS stage with the brightest future ahead of you. KAMS has given you the tools to be successful at anything you choose. You just have to seize every opportunity, one day at a time. On behalf of all of the KAMS AMS graduates, past and present, thank you to Fort Hays State University for the incredible foundation that you have laid. And thank you, graduates, for carrying forward this legacy of excellence. The future is yours to shape. Command it with confidence. Thank you.
Thank you, Georgia. Next, we have some student presenters. They were selected on their performance in the classroom, campus engagement, demonstrated leadership, peer nominations, and much more. Both of our student speakers today have been an exemplary in all aspects of the academy experience. Our first presenter, Hazel Franz, has a long list of accomplishments and accolades. Hazel Franz has actively participated in the Math and Computer Science Program Problem-Solving Club, Custer Hall Community Council, and has presented her research at SACAD both years at KAMS. In addition, Hazel Franz has been named on the Dean's Honor Roll each semester, worked on campus as a mathematics tutor, and was elected as Custer Hall Community Council President, as well as FHSU VIP Ambassador for the President's Office. She was also chosen as a KAMS Student Ambassador during both junior and senior years. Hazel is continuing her education at Fort Hays State University Honors College, majoring in biology, minoring in chemistry and math. Please help me welcome Hazel Franz to the podium.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming to the 2024 KAMS-AMS completion ceremony. My name is Hazel Franz, and I am from Shawnee Mission South High School in Overland Park, Kansas. I first learned about KAMS in elementary school, visited in 7th grade, and quickly it became my dream. I was known in my school as the girl who always wore Fort Hays merchandise and hoped to attend college early. In my freshman year of high school, I applied and was accepted. My family and I celebrated, anticipating the day that I would join the program. Like my peers, I remember that day, August 16th, 2022. We were just in the room next door, anxiously waiting to meet each other and figure out how these next 2 years would go. Our time in the program has not been boring. We have endured a turnover in staff, restructuring of Custer Hall, and of course, our successes and struggles. My classmates have found their places in clubs, research, organizations, and on-campus jobs, integrating themselves into the Fort Hays community. Next year will be different. As we move on to different universities and dive deeper into our passions, we will face new challenges and opportunities. However, we're early college students. This will just be another hurdle to overcome. No one can take this accomplishment away from us. I have been told, as well as many others, that, oh, I could have done KAMS. It doesn't seem too hard. The difference between these people and us is that we did it. We took the initiative. We moved away from our friends, families, and hometowns. For some of us, it's just a few minutes from home, but for others, hours away. We have all endured assignments and projects that seemed too much to handle, yet we overcame them. Daunting exams, a nerve-wracking research presentation, and none of us can forget our research and writing class. These are all just rites of passage at the Academy. What should be discussed more about time in KAMS is the personal development we all undergo as KAMS students. We are nearly independent, and with every decision we make, we have to face the consequences. The times of intense loneliness are soon overcome by memories of friends with like interests and work ethics, and who have chosen a path similar to our own. My classmates and I are all very different. Each of us have different goals, strengths, and personalities, but the one thing that connects us from all over Kansas and all over the world is the Academy. My peers have showcased art in the seasonal Hays Art Walk, presented research at the state capitol, been invited to conferences all over the country, and joined community councils and ambassadorships. There was one thing that we could rely on, a constant in our exciting lives, which was the KAMS staff. While we said goodbye to Will Burns, Ann Noble, Les Mackey, and Heather Hampton, we remember everything they did for us and know that if we ever needed them, they were just an email away. We have welcomed new faces, Nathan Perdue, Sue Ellen Stanger, and Jenner Little, who have proved themselves to be valuable to the KAMS-AMS community. Throughout our 2 years in the program, Sherry Matlock, Angela Moore, and Cody Octor have been excellent supports to every student in this program. I would like to thank every one of these staff members, past or present, for their dedication to the KAMS-AMS community with a round of applause. I am honored to have been chosen to speak in front of you today, and I choose to leave you with a quote from brain surgeon Ben Carson. I would like people to recognize, in looking at my story, that the person who has the most to do with what happens to you is you. It's not the environment, it's not the other people who are there trying to help you or trying to stop you. It's what you decide to do and how much effort you put through it. Thank you.
Thank you, Hazel. Our second presenter, Lauren Delan, has proven herself to be an impressive and involved Academy of Mathematics and Science student. Over the course of the program, Lorinda has participated in Hays Symphony Orchestra, playing both the cello and the flute, Fort Hays State's Wind Ensemble as flute section leader, and FHSU Astronomy Club as president and treasurer. She's also been listed on the Dean's Honor Roll each semester and currently serves as an AMS student ambassador. In her years here, she's won the FHSU Writing Tigers Contest and has presented her academic research at several competitions and conferences. Lorinda was also selected to be an international student leader here on campus. Lorinda plans to attend Ohio State University, majoring in astronomy and astrophysics. Please help me welcome Lorinda Land to the podium.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Lorinda Lan, and it is my honor to be selected as the AMS representative for the class of 2024. I'm originally from China, but I've lived in New Zealand for a big part of my life. So, Morena and Hadamaya, good morning and welcome. This is the way we greet people in our indigenous language. Thank you all for being here for this special event. 2 years ago, I packed my bags up and shut it at the mess of my bedroom one last time, realizing that I'd become truly independent and unrooted once I left home for a country literally on the other end of the earth. Arriving in the US was both thrilling and daunting. Besides all of the freedom and delicious Mexican food I got to enjoy, becoming independent was brutal. Feeling like an outsider because of my semi-broken English and a not-from-here accent, struggling to fit into an entirely different culture, and dying inside because of my socially awkward self. But if you ask me whether I found a good group of friends to care about, yes, 1,000 times yes. I met this group of people who are fun, supportive, and occasionally frustrating, who would do a Kung Fu Panda marathon with me in the middle of the night, panicking over the unimaginable workload, sitting in the middle of the court and counting squirrels, and chugging espresso shots before study sessions, which I do not recommend from personal experiences. Yeah, and I also remember the excitement we shared for every Starbucks run after biology labs, the time we shivered in Kansas wind on the Tomatic Deck Observatory and watched stars slowly rise above the horizon. From CRISPR to graph theory, robotics to wacky synth waves, we will never forget all the blood, sweat, and tears we put into our research projects. The time at KAMS program was a whirlwind. It's been a big transition in almost every area of my life. There were many precious first times, going to the first American football game, performing a solo with an entire orchestra, and leading a group of people who love the stars the same as I do. There was joy, but also tears, struggling through all of the assignments and homework, sobbing in the middle of the night because homesickness suddenly hit like a train. Challenges come in different ways, and they can be cruel. But cheers. Cheers to all the hair we've lost these 2 years, all the alarms we slept through, and all those sleepless nights filled with homesickness and fear. Cheers to all those calculus problems we couldn't solve, physics concepts we never understand, and chemistry lab reports that we never remember to turn in. I learned to stop beating myself up over small mistakes, slowly letting go of my inner critics, and I also learned to ask for help and to accept my lovely friends' unconditional kindness. Thank you all. We grow from challenges and setbacks. We've grown, and we're growing. And here, I will end my speech with a karakia, a New Zealand Indigenous prayer to honor this beautiful culture that helped me to become who I am today. Kia mo kia ita, kia kore ai ngango, kia pupuri, kia whakamoa kia tina, huie tai kie, which means take hold and preserve it, ensure it is never lost, hold fast, secure it, draw together, affirm. Now we're at the end of our 2-year journey at KAMS. Many goodbyes were said this semester, some brief, some not. And I will borrow some wisdom from Winnie the Pooh. How lucky I am to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. We will never have more energy or enthusiasm here or brain cells than we have today. So look ahead, put yourself out there, meet new people, and keep chasing the things you deeply love. Thank you all for these 2 years. I've had the best company to walk through the toughest journey called becoming independent. 再见, which means see you again in Chinese, not goodbye, because one day we'll meet again. I wish us all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Lorinda, thank you. Now I invite Dr. Mason to come to the podium for the conferring of our completers.
Seniors, please stand. By the authority vested in me by the Kansas Board of Regents, I confer upon you, subject to the completion of all the requirements as certified by the registrar, completion status of the Kansas Academy of Mathematics and Science and the Academy of Mathematics and Science with all the rights, the privileges, and the responsibilities pertaining thereto.
Seniors, I ask that you proceed to stage left. Form a line, please. As Sue Ellen Stanger makes her way to the podium, I would like to take a moment to recognize the fact that we have several parents and guardians of our international students that are unable to be with us in person today. I know that many of them are watching online. Please know that we wish you were here, and we appreciate your sharing your student with us these past 2 years. I now invite Sue Ellen to the podium for the reading of names.
Abigail, excuse me, Abigail Amend. Abigail will be graduating from Mays South High School. She plans to attend Kansas State University, majoring in kinesiology and physical therapy. Elijah Beecham. Elijah will be graduating from Turner High School. He plans to attend Washington University in St. Louis. Elijah will be majoring in mechanical engineering, physics, and minoring in mathematics. Audrey Caleb. Audrey will be graduating from Washburn Rural High School. She plans to attend the University of Texas at Dallas. She will be majoring in chemistry. Latau Lati Chung. Latau will be graduating from TMP Marion High School. She will be attending the University of Wisconsin-Madison and majoring in mathematics. Emma Cohn. Emma will be graduating from Washburn Rural High School. She will be attending Fort Hays State University Honors College, majoring in geology and minoring in chemistry. Kay Deese. Kay will be graduating from Hays High School. She will be attending Iowa State University. Kay will be majoring in animal science and pre-veterinary medicine. Hazel Franz. Hazel will be graduating from Shawnee Mission South High School. She will be attending Fort Hays State University Honors College. Hazel will be majoring in biology, minoring in chemistry and mathematics. Joshua D. Gage. Joshua will be graduating from Dexter High School. He will be attending Fort Hays State University. Joshua will be majoring in manufacturing technology and gunsmithing. Thule Gilliland. Thule will be graduating from Holton High School. She will be attending Kansas State University while majoring in architectural engineering. Mark Hamrick. Mark will be graduating from Larned High School. He will be attending Kansas State University, majoring in architectural design. Sing Shok Jong will be graduating from TMP Marion High School. He will be attending the University of Kansas. He will be majoring in computer science, minoring in robotics, engineering, and mathematics. Lorinda Lawn will be graduating from TMP Marion High School. She will be attending the Ohio State University. Lorinda will be majoring in astronomy and astrophysics. Sarah Geary Park. Sarah will be graduating from TMP Marion High School. She will be attending the University of the Pacific. She will be majoring in dentistry. Krish Patel. Krish will be graduating from Salina South High School. He will be attending the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign and will be majoring in civil engineering. Lawson Ricky. Lawson will be graduating from Spearville High School. He will be attending Kansas State University. Lawson will be majoring in mechanical engineering. Selena Shong. Selena will be graduating from TMP Marion High School. She will be attending the University of Minnesota. She will be majoring in international relations. Eos Chaplin. Eos will be graduating from Dighton High School. He will be attending Fort Hays State University Honors College. Eos will be majoring in physics, minoring in mathematics. Kyle M. Wassinger. Kyle will be graduating from Hays High School. He will be attending Missouri University of Science and Technology. Kyle will be majoring in architectural engineering. Lawrence Yan. Lawrence will be graduating from TMP Marion High School. He will be attending Diablo Valley College. Lawrence will be majoring in engineering, computer science, and physics. Lyric Yost. Lyric will be graduating from Tonganoxie High School. She will be attending Fort Hays State University while majoring in biochemistry. Sufei Zhang will be graduating from TMP Marion High School. She will be attending Carnegie Mellon University. She will be majoring in architecture.
Thank you, Sue Ellen. Seniors, please stand. Move your tassel from the right side to the left side of your cap. Now, please turn around and face the crowd so that we can give one final applause for your hard work and effort. Thank you, seniors. Thank you. Please be seated for just a short moment. In closing, I want to thank Pam McGowan for providing music, Aidan Burton for singing, Tiger Media Network for live streaming and recording the event, and Brandon Cooley for taking photos today. Also, I'd like to recognize our two marshals from the junior class, Allison Ost and Roger Fan. We also had 4 other students from the class of 2025 handing out programs and welcoming guests: Josie Manis, Bryce Steffen, Jessica Kim, and Sylvie Zhang. A big thank you to all of these individuals. Now I would like to invite Pam to play the Fort Hays State alma mater and Aidan Burton to lead us in singing. Words to the alma mater can be found in your program or on the screen. Let's stand. That sounds right. You've sat a long time.
On the plains of western Kansas stands a school we all love well. Fathers, to its glory our voices swell. Hail to old Fort Hays State, let your voices ring. Praise for the black and gold we will ever sing. Long may our valor last through the future days, honoring and praising dear Fort Hays. In the years that are before us, we see our land's many needs. Through the efforts of new generations, we'll go on to nobler deeds. Hail to old Fort Hays State, let your voices ring. Praise for the black and gold we will ever sing. Long may our valor last through the future days, honoring and praising dear Fort Hays.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Just a couple of other announcements before we part ways. We have refreshments available to those in attendance, so please help yourself. Students, this is a great time to take a moment, take pictures inside, outside on campus. And this concludes our completion ceremony. Thank you for attending and celebrating these amazing students.